three, four.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, you are watching the Five Nights at Freddy's podcast. We're back, y'all! Yippee!
Yay!
I hope you all had a lovely new year. We're a bit late with the new episode.
That's fine.
It's okay, we took a break in January. We needed it.
It's Lunar New Year today, so yeah, we're going on the lunar calendar.
Yeah, happy Lunar New Year. It's the year of the horse, which is me, so it's all about me. It's all about me. What was everyone's Lunar New Year's? I'm like I said, I'm the horse. What's...
I'm a dragon.
Oh, you're the
Let
dragon.
me look this up.
Let me look it up. Red, last I checked, our age difference is not by that much, so...
I'm probably the same.
You
But
might
let me
be
check.
same. I'm pretty sure. It's like,
The
yes,
water horse.
you're the water
Or
horse.
Chinese zodiac.
Because I think it's
So
the
Chinese.
fire horse this
Good
year,
enough.
isn't it? So yeah, it's very exciting. But, oh, I'm so jealous that you're the dragon. Lucky. I like.
It's funny
I like
because
the
Sherrock's born in year of the bunny, and so it works out.
But we need to see some fan art of Healy as a dragon and then Jarek as a bunny.
All right, that's going.
We're
That's
just
the first thing in the
gonna
notes.
I want us to be like horses in the background, like, man, look at them.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
They're so cute.
Yes. Okay, but yes, today we're tackling on probably one of the biggest games of the series because it is very lore heavy. Very, very, very lore heavy. And that is Pizzeria Simulator, or as it's technically known as, Five Nights at Freddy's 6. This is technically the finale of the first part, I guess you could say. It's been dubbed as the Purple Guy Saga. That's the ending of it, where we just throw William in hell and he just stays there. Like, stay there. You stayed there. So.
In theory.
Love that guy.
Yeah, so yeah, he's down there. So everyone likes to say this is like the ending of the true like lore, like the true story of FNAF, and then everything else just goes fucking bonkers. So everything else onwards, you're just gonna be like, what? Huh?
As
No.
if we weren't already what? Huh? Up until now.
Well, thankfully this thing answers lots of questions, so thank you, Scott, for that. Thank you, we appreciate that.
Finally.
Although some things he does like to leave us in the dirt, so thanks.
Yay.
Fucking asshole.
Again?
Again, you fucker!
I've been waiting for these answers.
And then you give us more!
I'll go back to my sandbox.
Let's go make a sandcastle.
Dig for clues.
I'm very excited to talk about Pizza Simulator. It's a fun one. It's just fun how it came to be. It's like, what the fuck? So yes, let's get into the history of how this game came to be. So, Pizzeria Simulator is the 6th installment of the series, which came out in December of 2017, a full year after Sister Location. Bro finally took his time!
Yay!
He learnt it! He learnt that he needs to take his time, and he did it!
Finally learned his damn lesson after like 5 others.
He started realizing after Sister Location, he's like, you know what? Maybe I should just fucking take my time.
That one was a lot. Maybe I'll not do that again.
Yes. During June of 2017, the second book, The Twisted Ones, came out, which was mostly about animatronics capturing people. No joke. Literally, they fucking buried themselves in the ground, came out at night, and just kidnapped people.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Fucking zombies shit. That will be a fun time when we get into the books.
FNAF book club.
FNAF book club.
I need people to send help for the books.
Oh, okay. Nothing was posted for promo for the 6th game because Scott wanted full concentration on this game. Even the voice actors were told to say nothing. Like, legit, they weren't allowed. But there was a little bit. The only thing that I fully remember is there was just on the website that he had for it, he posted baby's green eyes opened. And maybe one other poster, but that was it. He decided that he didn't want people to, like, see, because he was like, I wanna focus on this. I don't wanna, be stranded by people's opinions. So I'm gonna just sit here and do this. So, okay, sure, whatever. This game, you could say, it was the quote-unquote ending to the main story we knew. He released the game as Pizzeria Simulator instead of FNAF 6, being a troll and claiming it was just a simple spin-off. Little did we know it had some big lore in it. Yeah, literally, like, I hear the story from Dorko all the time. It's so funny, because most YouTubers would get the game early, and he sent it to them saying, hey guys, this is a Pizzeria Simulator, you guys can have it early, you guys can, like, record it and shit. And then Dorko plays it, and he's like, the fuck's going on? And then he sees something and he goes, oh, this ain't just fucking, this ain't a simulator anymore, this is the actual game. It's like, you goddamn liar. It's just, that's one of my favorite trolls that he's ever done. Like, that is so funny to me. What the fuck? Like, I thought I seen it all. Yeah. I thought I seen it all, but you lied.
The trickery, how dare.
Yes. Okay, so now we'll get into the gameplay. Pizzeria Simulator. So, the game opens to an 8-bit minigame like the Take Cake to Children minigame in FNAF 2, where we play as Freddy feeding pizza to children. After a short period of time, the game glitches, and we go to the next screen. So yeah, it's just like the FNAF 2 minigame where he's like throwing pizza at children, to make them happy and stuff, and then it just all starts glitching and freaking out, and then it just goes black, and then it goes to another scene. We find ourselves in a dark room. A desk with a cassette recorder and a sheet of paper appears in front of us, and a damaged version of Circus Baby, who is now called Scrap Baby, is also in front of us. That was when we realized this ain't a spin-off. Yeah, she's just sitting there, just hanging around, having a nap. Okay.
What was she called again?
She's called Scrap Baby in
That's so
FNAF.
sad.
Yeah. She's all like broken and damaged. She has a giant claw for a hand and she's got roller skates.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pirate baby.
Pirate baby.
Pirate skater baby.
Pirate skater baby. She's Evie, it's one of you. So
I didn't expect you guys to find out about my lore this way.
Oh no.
I knew it. We hear the cassette play multiple audio sounds to test Scrap Baby's movements. When they stop, Baby looks at the screen, and we get our title screen. Yeah, so the cassette does some audio stuff, and then it will be like the cassette person will say like 3, 2, 1, and then do some weird audio shit. But right at the end, it will cut, and then Baby will do the countdown. It's so creepy. He's like, okay!
Oh, man.
Okay!
Oh, man.
So, yeah, then we get our title screen. Yay! Pizza Simulator, happy music. Yay!
Yay! Oh boy, I'm sure excited to have a pizza simulator with nothing else.
Yeah. So,
Literally nothing else.
we have a new voice named Tutorial Unit, which is the same voice actor. So, like, the last one we had, what's his name from Sister Location? I forgot his name. It's, like, something unit.
Oh yeah.
Like, he was the one that said Exotic Butters. Hand Unit, that was
I
his
saw
name.
what you were typing there.
Yeah, I see you typing there, you fucking Exotic
My
Butters.
favorite guy.
Let me change that for you. Your name is absolutely not what your name is. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, Hand Unit. Now we have Tutorial Unit. It's the same voice actor, so it's great. So, he explains to us that we must fill up our pizzeria. It's our own tycoon. Fill it with entertainment, food, and most importantly, safety. We must avoid certain items that are bad and risk getting a lawsuit.
Mhm.
Yay! It's like Roblox. Just fucking make your own tycoon.
Hooray! And avoid lawsuits!
Yeah! It's like games. You can add in all these fun like ball pits, balloons. You can add an animatronics later, of course. Like stages. Like, there's so much stuff you can add. It's so fun. It's like wow. Yeah. And then we have another section of the game. Gives us sitting in a room, a computer in front of us, with 2 vents on our sides. We must prevent certain animatronics from entering the office, and during that time we have to like do like some sort of task stuff involving the tycoon, like clean the toilets, print out this crap, order some of this, blah blah blah. And then during it you're watching the vents and you're like making sure that they're not coming to you. You can make things hotter, cooler. I think you can do electric stuff as well, but is that okay? It's terrifying as well when you look to your left, you got this giant vent right in your face, and then you just see them in there, and you're like, ah! No.
Oh, hey.
Between nights, we are presented with one of these animatronics, and we must choose to either to salvage them, put them back in the alley where they were found. To beat the game and get the best ending possible, salvaging them is the correct choice. Okay. These animatronics are Scrap Baby, as we've seen earlier, Molten Freddy, which is Ennard, technically, with Funtime Freddy running the show, with Ballora and Funtime Foxy, so we just call him even though it's technically Ennard, we just call him Molten Freddy because it's Funtime Freddy's voice the whole time, so. So, okay. Bro, Eddie's a giant spaghetti man, which is really funny.
Oh no.
Scrap
Spaghetti Man.
Scrap Trap, which is Spring Trap, but he's more damaged. One of the most controversial designs in FNAF history. Like he looks really bad. He looks very bad. So yeah, our boy William's back. he back. And finally, we have a black bear named Lefty. And that's all I'm going to say about Lefty until later. That's all you get.
He's a special boy.
He's a very special boy.
I've seen pictures of Lefty.
He's a very special
gifts, I guess. He's a twitchy guy. He jiggle.
In the pizzeria we build, we get to meet multiple new animatronics as well. We have the Mediocre Melodies, where we have Orville the Elephant, Happy Frog, Mr. Hippo, Ned Bear, and Pig Patch. So that's a whole new group right there.
Oh yeah.
We also have Rockstar versions of our core 4. So we have like Rockstar Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. We also have a small group of robots called the Posh Pizzeria, where we have a Funtime Chica. Hell yeah! Nice confirmation. There actually is one. Yeah. Music Man and El Chip, which fuck those guys. I don't like Music Man. Music Man freaks me out. Some minor characters are things such as Candy Cadet, Security Puppet, and Trash in the Gang. Literal trash. Like, full on, just trash. There's one of like a box crate, there's a broomstick, a vacuum, like a balloon. It's great.
There is so
Nothing
much
more
already.
entertaining.
There's a lot of things to worry about. But look, thankfully, you only got to worry about the salvaged animatronics that will come and kill you. Everyone else is just like vibing in the tycoon. For now.
Oh, the more you kept going, the more I was like, who are you people? Oh.
No, don't worry. Those guys do nothing. It's UCN that's when they might be like, let's see. Alright. So, there are 7 endings in this game. Yes, 7.
Oh my gosh.
I'll go through quickly what each one does, but there is one particular one, which is the last one, that I will go into full detail because that's the best ending. So, the completion ending requires you to simply salvage all the animatronics and not go bankrupt. Simple enough. The bad ending requires you to throwing away at least one of the animatronics back into the alley. The mediocre ending is unlocked by not investing anything into the pizzeria, and the final rating score is 0, because you get like a rating score. And if you don't do shit, then it's 0, and it's like, why the fuck did you even come and do this? The blacklisted ending is unlocked if the player has a liability risk of 50 or more by purchasing certain items with a liability risk, which was like, this is some workplace health and safety shit right there. Like, that gon' kill me. The bankruptcy ending results if the player loses all their money on any lawsuit. The insanity ending requires you to buy a character named Egg Baby. Then you go to the terminal, which is the computer that we see when we have the vents, and turn the monitor on and listen to the cassette as blueprints show on the screen, which we'll get into later. The Lawkeeper ending is the final one, which requires you to play 3 mini-games with specific tasks and salvage all the animatronics. This is the best ending and the completionist ending. Yeah, so that's a lot. Lot. I praise to the people that found all this. They're very good.
Yeah.
Very
I'm
good.
typing so fast.
That's so much time in figuring out, how many endings there are.
Yeah, like I said, I applaud those people that figured it out. Good job. Even I couldn't pull that off if I tried. And I don't like FNAF 6. The gameplay, at least. I like the lore, I don't like the gameplay. It's one of those I wouldn't go back to.
Fair.
So, yeah, so that's all the gameplay that I can give. Now it's time to get into the 10-page lore. There is a lot. Get your snacks. Get a drink. You might need alcohol in it.
All right, I'll be
Pull
back.
those suspenders up, guys. Hang on to your seats.
This is gonna be the fun. This is gonna be fun. So, yeah, like I said, there's a lot, but I will try my best to go through as fast as I can, but also not talking that fast because I don't want to make people die. So, considering this was supposed to be the last game of the series, many things get answered. So, for starters, who's the cassette man? There's someone talking through the cassette. Who the fuck is that? Well, thanks to the insanity ending, while we listen to him and watch blueprints appear, at the bottom of the blueprints we see HRY223, which we learn that cassette man is named Henry Emily. Now, who is Henry Emily, you may ask? Because we've never heard that name in our goddamn life. Well, I'm about to end everyone's career now. So, Henry plays a big role in the original novels. The books! The books!
What?
Everyone hates talking about it, but if it wasn't for the books, we wouldn't know who Henry is, so fuck you. Wouldn't even know who William's actual name is as well, so fuck you.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Because it wasn't the games that said his name first, it was the fucking books. So, eat that! Anyway, so, him and William were owners of Freddy's. Henry built the robots, while William handled the business side. Though we learned he would build robots too, particularly the fun times. William had a bit of experience doing that. So, in the books, it's revealed that Henry offed himself with a robot, which references back to FNAF World, with our desk guy being killed mysteriously by someone. So, it seems desk guy was Henry. Ah, yay!
Oh.
Yeah. They both died pretty much the exact same way. They died kind of different. I mean, when you see the graphic novel and how Henry actually did, how he did actually off himself is very interesting. Particularly the robot he built. He built like an endoskeleton pretty much with just a giant claw. And that's just how he did it. It's like that's some dedication right there, just to find a robot, just to build a robot just to kill you, like, my guy.
Wait a minute. You said graphic novel?
Yeah, so the novels got turned into graphic novels.
Oh! Book club!
When?
Book club! Yeah, why do you think when we get to the books, I'm gonna have all of them sitting here and I'm gonna look through them and be like, let me just check if I got these pictures right. It's a very fun time.
Oh, I'm excited.
So some of the weird things that are a bit, like, uncertain though, if Scott changed the law or whatnot, is I was gonna call him Billiam. Billiam. Did William build Baby alone, or did Henry help? Because in FNAF World, Henry was all like, "Oh, I helped create this monster," but William's all like, "Nah, I did this by myself." So I don't know. Can't really confirm that one if it was changed or whatnot. So, but I think as far as we say now, it was just William. We just say he did it and by himself. I don't know. So,
Gotcha.
well, I think more so Henry helped. When he says I helped create this monster, I think he helped create William, the person that he becomes. You know, a killer.
That would make sense.
I lovingly named him William Afton in my notes.
William Afton. So, why did Henry want us to salvage all the animatronics? Well, turns out the whole Tycoon Pizzeria was a trap for them to lead them here so they can get burnt and destroyed for good, as fire is the only way souls can leave the suits. At least that was supposed to be the rule.
Oh.
It was supposed to be, like, yeah! And fucking that didn't work. Well, I think for the most part it works. There's some kind of things in Security Breach that makes me question if it actually did work, but that's a whole new can of worms. But yes, as it goes, the only way to get rid of a spirit is fire. So,
Okay.
yeah. So, now we're gonna get into the Lawkeeper ending, which is the big ending which has all of the crap that we need to know. So, you ready?
Lawkeeper ending. Okay, ready.
we're gonna get into the 3 mini games. So these are the big things. So I'll go through each one and I will explain what happens in the mini games, and I will give the information on what we know about it. What does that tell us, sort of thing. So yeah. Alright, so the Lawkeeper ending gives us the most lore, as it requires us to complete 3 mini games with their own tasks. The first one is called Security Puppet, and it takes place during the minigame Take Cake to Children, way back in FNAF 2. I'm sure we remember that one. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, we remember that one. If we need a refresher,
Yes.
It's the one where Freddy's like giving food to children, and we see a child left outside. A purple car comes, and William decides, I'm gonna do some murder, and then the child dies. But we get some information on who the child is. Yippee! We know who the kid is. So, during the security puppet minigame, we see a girl standing outside the building, unable to get back in. When we see her jump, we see a green bracelet on her hand, showing she is the assigned child with the green security bracelet, and it fades away. The puppet breaks out of his box and goes over to the girl. His eyes are green, which means he is responsible of the girl. All right, now we know, because every kid we see has like a specific colored bracelet, and she's got the green one. Mm-hmm. She is the important child. Don't let anything happen to that child. So, going outside starts to damage the puppet as it is raining outside. We find the girl laying lifeless on the ground. She has been murdered by William, and we find tire tracks from his car. The puppet becomes too damaged from the rain and crawls up to the little girl's body, hugging her as he deactivates. That's it. That's it. Done. Very sad to watch, just the puppet slowly like moving slower and slower and limping, and then goes over to hug the girl's dying body. Very sad. Very, very sad. So, who is this little girl? Well, it's obvious this is the same child from FNAF 2 minigame, which means this child possesses the puppet. So good. This child is the one that we must give a shit about. Okay. So, but we can get more information about her. At the ending of the game, Henry does his final speech to all the robots that are being salvaged, and he brings up his daughter, which, by the way, Henry's final quote, we will get into even more later of everything he says, and it's one of the best ending quotes I've ever heard in a video game. Like, it is the greatest, like, absolute cinema. He needs an Oscar. So I'm gonna do a quote now, okay? Okay, so this is how the quote goes. Alright. Quote, "My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew you would return as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. I'm sorry that on that day, the day you were shut out and left to die, no one was there to lift you up into their arms, the way you lifted others into yours. And then, what became of you? I should have known you wouldn't be content to disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then, so let me save you now. It's time to rest, for you and for those you have carried in your arms." End quote. Ah! Aww. It's so poetic. So, this reveals that Henry's daughter is the puppet, as she was left out to die, and the puppet is the puppet looks after all the robots and spirits. Like, they're kind of like a guardian, I guess you could say. That's that's what it's always felt like. It felt right to make the puppet be the boss. So, she was more than likely William's first murder. So we even know the girl's name as well, by the way, as she is the protagonist in the novels.
Oh.
Her name was Charlotte Emily, or Charlie. She was the daughter of Henry. Yeah, so the only thing I can say about that, though, is that the protagonist, I call her Charlie because that's what she's called in the books, but her real name is Charlotte. She is the daughter of Henry. I can say, though, that the story in the books is quite different. I can say she does get murdered at a young age. And that's all I'll say. Something happens, but I can't say because it's absolute bonkers and we gotta wait till we get to the books. So, I don't want to fuck your brains up. So, yeah, anyway. But yes, so now we know the puppet is possessed by a girl named Charlie, and she's the daughter of Henry. That's all you need to know. Like, okay.
Oh.
So, that's the first minigame. The second minigame is called Midnight Motorist. Now, I have this one in 2 pages because there's a lot. There's a lot.
Okay, noted.
It's a short-ass minigame, but we'll just get into it.
I'm so scared.
In this minigame, you drive down a road trying not to crash. So it's like those classic race games. It's like you're moving up and down through the tracks and you're like trying not to crash. It's got the best freaking music in the game, you know, the usual.
Yes.
And your driver, yeah, anyway. Once you get to the 4th lap, you will see a break at the bottom of the road. Like a little path you can probably take. Going through it, and we get some interesting lore. We get some tea! So, as we drive a purple car, we can pull up to a building called Junior's. Alright, purple car. Going to a building named Junior's. We come out of the car, and we're orange. Okay. Okay. Sure. Yep. Yeah. We dub him Mustard Man, so I'm gonna call him Mustard Man throughout the rest of this discussion.
Okay. Mustard Man.
He's named Mustard Man.
Yes.
I feel like Red has
the smiley face.
Red's familiar with this name. Okay. So
I love him.
A bouncer tells our orange character that he can't be here and to not make things more difficult. Well, fuck. Okay, let's go then. We can also drive to an unknown road to find a pile of dirt, but nothing happens when we interact with it. It's just a dirt pile, just like, oh, hello, dirt pile. Okay. So, but if we continue on, we drive back to our house. Going inside, we see a grey character watching TV. If we talk to them, they say, leave him alone, he had a rough day, in grey text. Walking up to a door, our character demands for someone to open the door. Keeps banging on it, being like, bro, open this door! Bro, open it up! But we decide to go outside around the back of the house, and we see a window broken with animatronic and human foot tracks. Our character's final words are, he'll be sorry when he gets back. And the minigame ends. That's it! That's it! Great! Fantastic! So, there's a lot of questions with this minigame, and unfortunately, we don't have all the answers. This is one of the most controversial things. This is one of the biggest things for FNAF 6. It's like, lots of people have said, right, why can't you just answer this for us? Because this game is supposed to answer everything, and this one doesn't! So, I think MatPat said, like, if he ever were to sit down and change the law with Scott, this would be it. He would just not even change it. He just ask questions. Apparently, I do know that after MatPat retired, he did get some answers about FNAF. I don't know if he got answers about Midnight Motorist. So, it's like, bro, can you not just, like, help us? So, for starters, who is Mustard Man? Who dat? Well, based on the purple car, the only one it must be is William Afton. But no one knows why he's orange instead of purple. We don't know. There have been a lot of answers on who it could be. I know some people thought it was Henry at one point. But I think it's pretty obvious that it has to be William. Like, who else drives a purple car, for fuck's sake?
Yeah. It's not exactly a common color.
Dorko had a really interesting theory, actually, about why he could be orange. It's before he turned, I guess, full-on evil. I guess. Like he's he's starting out and he's sort of decoloring to purple, I guess. So he's orange first and he's been decoloring to purple and shit. But my issue with that is that contradicts the FNAF 2 minigame. He's already purple on that one, so I don't know, but yeah, we don't know why he's orange. Just go with it.
It's okay. He's just a little different today.
He's just a little different. But who is William yelling at behind the door? Like and shit. So that would have to be the crying child, which means this takes place before the crying child dies. Possibly. Like, who else is he, like, banging on the door? And who else would go and escape to the pizzeria? Mr. Crying Child himself. So, though I think this would probably have to be, because from as far as we know, the Crying Child is absolutely terrified of the place. So this must have to happen probably before he starts growing fears, but yeah, pretty sure it'd have to be the Crying Child that's been breaking out and running away with robots. So getting child napped. But who is the grey character? Judging from the grey text, it matches the Crying Child's brother, Michael Afton, so it could possibly be him. Only problem was that he picked on his younger brother a lot before the Crying Child's death, so why suddenly be kind? Like, why is bro so nice? Like, plus it would make sense because remember in this location how at the end of his shift you'd go and watch TV, and that was Michael. I mean, who else is coming home and watching TV in the dark? It's fucking
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why he's suddenly all like, oh, leave him alone, fuck off. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
There were some other theories that it could be Mrs. Afton, Clara, could be her as well. But like I said, it doesn't match the grey text. It's the exact same color, so. It has to be Michael, but yeah, I don't know why he's suddenly such a nice bitch. Where was the Crying Child going? More than likely the pizzeria that was opened at the time, which was probably FNAF's 4 pizzeria. But who was waiting outside for the Crying Child? Well, that remains a mystery. So, a robot shouldn't be able to go out in the rain to collect a child. Though, I will say we've seen the robots do it in the books, but this is the games.
Yeah.
We've seen what happened to the puppet, surely. William would really be the best candidate, but it would be strange for him to dress up in a suit, lead his child out, and then come home and be mad for it.
Yeah.
It would make absolutely no sense. And that's why some people thought, well, what if Mustard Man's Henry? And that's, not the Crying Child. And then there was a whole freaking different saga of laws, but I'm sticking with William is Mustard Man. I'm sticking with that.
Okay.
You're gonna love my notes for this later.
I cannot wait. So, 2 best theories that have come out on who that robot is either Golden Freddy or Funtime Freddy. I like Golden Freddy more. I like that theory more. Or like Fredbear, you know, sort of thing. How it makes the theory fall apart for both is that if it's Golden Freddy, it's just, it wouldn't really, it'd be a bit weird. Because it's like, okay, well we always gonna know, is Golden Freddy possessed at this point?
That is a good question.
It's like, So, yeah, we don't know really who the robot is. I like the Golden Freddy theory, or like / Fredbear, but I don't know. Obviously, like I said, William would be your best bet. bro is not doing that. So yeah, like I said, lots of unanswered questions. Like, who's this person? Who's that? Why are there footprints outside? Where the fuck did he go? Why did he do that? Like, oh my god, man. It's like, just answer for us at this point. So, yeah. But with how, there's another question that I need to point out. Hold on. I am having a stroke at some of my writing that I wrote at 2 a.m.
Oh no.
Yeah, so another reason that I thought another thing about, so we thought, I said it was Funtime Freddy as well. It could be him as well, because he's known to abduct kids because of how we saw in the blueprints we saw Funtime Freddy, we saw that he is capable of kidnapping children. we saw a child in that stomach.
Yeah.
However, it would make the fun times set earlier in the timeline, which was always a big mystery. When are the fun times set? We know that Sister Location is set probably around after FNAF 3, but Circus Baby's Pizza World, which was the actual pizzeria that lasted for a fucking day and then shut down because Baby killed a child, when did that happen? It has to have happened, like, this is when it, like, contradicts stuff where it's like, is it supposed to be open before Freddy's or after when Freddy's closes? And it's in a weird grey area. I believe that they were set early, but not really early. I always thought maybe around when FNAF 2 was happening was always when I thought Circus Baby's Pizza World was happening. So, yeah, and if this is set when the crying child is still alive, this would be before that. So, I don't know. So, yeah. That's the two, that I lean more towards, Golden Freddy / Fredbear. That sounds like a better option. Because, the crying child was always so fascinated with the golden bear. I mean, he had a plushie of him. So,
Yeah.
you know. So, what would the crying child's, punishment be? You know, because he said he'll be sorry when he gets back.
Oh yeah.
The most likely theory is being locked in his room, as in FNAF 4 we first meet him with him being locked in his room. Although Michael could be doing that too while picking on him, but, you know. What do you do with a kid who's been naughty? Lock them in their room. But, maybe don't give him windows, because he can easily break out.
Yeah. You're trapped in your room, except you're not.
So, other questions have come out, such as the dirt pile. It is obvious that it's supposed to mean something, because it's really obvious that it's a dirt pile. You just see a little hump, and it's a brighter color shade. That is obviously something. That's supposed to mean something, surely. But we don't know.
Yeah.
The best theory has been thought of as it could be a reference to the Twisted One story, where the Twisted animatronics buried themselves during the day and come out at night to kidnap kids. It sounds good on paper, but we've never seen this happen in the game, so that one just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Some people said it could be a child buried, or something else. I think someone tried to say it was the FNAF 4 box being buried, but I don't think that could work either because the crying child's still alive. So, and that was supposed to be locked away after his death. So,
Yeah.
So yeah, another question is juniors. What is that? Why is William getting turned away from the door by a green guy? Yeah, the dude that turns him away, by the way, is a green guy. We call him green guy. Very, very distinctive, green guy.
Green guy.
Green guy.
I mean, we've had purple guy since the beginning. Just because he's named doesn't mean all colored people are gonna be named. So we have green guy.
Yeah, green guy. So, originally, we thought it was FNAF 2 with the word juniors. You know, the junior company, whatever. But the newest theory is that it is a bar, which I didn't like because people thought it was that at first, and I was like, nah, I don't like that theory. But it sounds more likely now, so... William was drinking there and got thrown out for being drunk, which could be why he goes to murder a child and drives so crazy in Midnight Motorist.
Oh.
So, one final point is that this minigame takes place the same night Charlie got murdered, as when we search the game files, we can see after the race, the secret section is called Later That Night. I mean, if that doesn't scream that it happens the same night, I don't know what does.
Yeah, honestly, that makes a pretty good connection there.
Mm-hmm. Good job to the person that found that, by the way. Fucking hell.
Wow. They did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yes, unfortunately, this mini game remains as one of the biggest mysteries in the series. Like, thanks, Scott. You help us with so much, and then you give us this. You fucker. So, the final big mini game is called Fruity Maze. This is probably my favorite of the bunch. I find it really interesting. So, in this mini game, you play as a young blonde-haired girl who is running through a maze collecting fruit. If you extend your time, you can see a flashing screen of our blonde-haired girl smiling happily. And you gotta like get all the fruit, get as much as you can, and then if you get it all, you win. Yippee! But simply beating the minigame doesn't give you the secret ending. You must beat the minigame 3 times. Playing it the second time, it is the same thing, however, what the little girl is collecting changes slightly. And this is when we get into a bit of an animal topic, so trigger warning. There is a bit of sadness in this one. She is also collecting a dog that is bleeding. It's a bleeding dog.
No.
And when time extends, we see her with a frown. The final time we play Fruity Maze, the dog is very much dead, with only showing the dog's head and tail with blood. And you are also collecting burial flowers, and a young girl is crying, with William Afton dressed up as Springtrap standing behind her. Fantastic. It's very sad. Poor girl. Her dog's dead. The mini game ends with William saying, "He's not really dead. He's over here. Follow me."
No.
No! It's like that Star Wars thing. It's a trap.
It's a trap. Don't do it.
Don't do it. So this minigame confused people, but it's theorized that this is one of the children William kills and most possibly stuffs into a suit. At this point in time, it's unclear who, but we do get to learn who that child is, what's her name, and who she possesses. You don't get to know yet. You're not at all. You guys are like, just tell me!
Don't count it!
No! You guys are going through the same treatment we did. So, another theory that was sparkling around involved her dog. Some people said the dog becomes the Mangle from FNAF 2. Some evidence that points to this is that other than every other animatronic that makes human noises, such as moaning, breathing, or laughing, Mangle plays radiostatic noises instead. Which, fun fact, people used to think that was him trying to call the police back in the day. That's what people I thought was so cute. The 2014 times.
Mm-hmm.
Which could point to Mangle not being possessed by a human. However, this is Peggle's opinion. There's a big I there, Peggle's opinion. I personally believe Mangle is the same like the other toys and is just animatronics with their database being screwed over thanks to William. And the radio static could simply be his voice box broken due to him being taken apart by the kids.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that would make sense, obviously. Because yeah, people thought like, oh, William like killed the dog and like used it to kidnap the girl to kill and shit. No, I think that dog was already dead.
Yeah.
So yeah. However, there is a scene with Mangle in the Save Them minigame from FNAF 2, when all the animatronics were inactive and we saw bodies lying around the pizzeria. The only one moving was Mangle, and it remains unclear why. Bit weird. Like, everyone else was having a nap, and Mangle was just cruising around.
Damn, they different.
Mangle is very different, and I wish we got to learn more about Mangle. Or, as the FNAF 2 movie likes to dub Mangle, Foxy. Fuck off. I got so pissed!
Yeah, sure, buddy.
I was so... You wonder how pissed I was at that? I was pissed! I was so angry. I was like, this is bullshit.
I feel like we had to even struggle with seeing what gender Mangle was. That was a struggle. Like, everything about Mangle was a struggle.
Yeah.
Anyway.
They were like, oh, Foxy, and I just went, no.
No. I looked at them and went, no. We have a Foxy already.
No.
Look, I get that they probably did originally call Mangle Foxy, because, you know, that would make sense. It's at that point, though, when it was broken, was no longer called Foxy. They dubbed it the Mangle. So, I refuse. Like, excuse me? Anyway, that's the movie stuff. It's all different. So, completing all 3 of these mini-games will give you the Lawkeeper certificate and a picture. This is the fun stuff! Fuck this picture. This being 5 gravestones and a 6th one sitting up on a hill looking down at the others. 4 of them have names on them, while the other 2 don't. That being the one on the hill, but you can see a name, but it's blurred out. Like, you can't really see it, it's so far away. And the other is covered in grass. So, are you ready to hear the names? Because we've got some names.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
the one with names from left to right in order are Gabriel, Fritz, Susie, and Jeremy.
Gabriel, Fritz, Susie, and Jeremy?
Yeah. Yep. So, it's obvious that these are the 5 children that were murdered and now possess the original suits. And the gravestone on top is more than likely the puppet, or Charlie, looking down at the others. And we know that thanks to the quote that Henry said with the puppet. So, the top one is Charlie. That's the puppet at the top. She vibing. All by herself. But which name possesses what animatronic? Well, they sit similarly to how the animatronic heads sat in the endings of FNAF 3. That being Freddy, Foxy, Chica, and Bonnie. The gravestone head names would match the heads of the animatronics. So, Gabriel would be Freddy, Fritz would be Foxy, Susie would be Chica, and Jeremy would be Bonnie. Okay? Yeah.
Okay.
So, there was something about those gravestones that made people scratch their head. Foxy and Bonnie's names, Fritz and Jeremy. We've heard those names before. From the FNAF 2 paycheck and the pink slip. Jeremy had the paycheck, Fritz had the pink slip. Excuse me? Like, what? Now,
oh yeah?
Unlike this game helping us answer some questions, this one we cannot figure out, and even to this day, it's unclear why these names are repeated. In fact, it is not the last time we hear Jeremy's name in particular. Yeah, so Scott has used Jeremy's name like 3 or 4 times throughout the series. And we don't know why. He likes to make the joke that, oh, you just run out of names. You just gotta use the same ones. I'm like, yeah, fuck off.
Sure you did.
I can give you a few. I can give you so many.
Like, bro, there's so many. Like, oh, you run out of names? Have you seen the amount of, like, the little short stories he's done? The amount of names he's pulled out of there? Excuse me? What do you mean you've run out? It's bullshit. Yeah, I don't know why. I cannot think of an answer as to why he uses those names twice, but, we're just gonna stick with those names. Those are the names on the robots, and, yeah, we're gonna live our lives with that. So, something I haven't spoken about is the gravestone that is covered in grass. So it's covering the name. It is very obvious that that is supposed to be Golden Freddy's name. And did we figure it out? Kinda. Maybe. Perhaps. We don't know anymore, to be honest. We thought we did, and then we went back and went, wait a minute. So, I will give you the name that we currently have that is supposed to be it, possibly, but it might be different. We don't know. Anyway, so, a little bit after FNAF 6 was released, there was a book released called the FNAF Survival Logbook with security crossed out. This book contains a lot of lore that we could get into later, but this book is hell. Like, it's fucked. There's so much lore in this book, but it makes people want to smack their heads against a wall. I watched MatPat drop kick the book. Man was angry. So, however, it is theorized that using the word search page and use specific numbers in the book, you can find the name Cassidy. It also supports that as the word search contains the words, "It's me," which is Golden Freddy's famous line. So, we think Golden Freddy is possessed by someone named Cassidy.
Cassidy. Interesting.
Cassidy. That's what we think. So, I'm sticking with that.
Okay.
Honestly, I think that's been... I'll give this. So, it was said that Cassidy, in some other stories, was supposed to be a girl with black hair. However, I know in the movie that they had Golden Freddy's spirit be possessed by a boy with blonde hair. So... And I don't think they ever revealed the spirit's name in the movie. I think they revealed it for the others, but not for him in particular. So you could say his name could be Cassidy, but at the same time, it could not be. So, don't know. But I'm just sticking with the name Cassidy. I'm sticking with that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway. Now, let's talk more about Henry. We're getting there, by the way, guys. We're getting there. I think we got like 4 pages left.
Oh no.
We're getting there.
This is so much.
I know. You got
Oh my days.
Oh my days. So, his plan and the salvage animatronics. Let's get some more information about Henry. What's going on with him? So, as said before, the whole Tycoon building was set up by Henry to lure the animatronics, to burn the whole place down, including them to get rid of the spirits once and for all. In the final sequence of the true ending, Scrap Baby is thinking she's won and how she'll make Daddy proud. Daddy would obviously be William, as the girl is in the suit, like his daughter's in the suit. Like she literally goes like, all these spirits in one place just for me. I'll make you proud, Daddy. It's like, okay, okay, baby. However, Henry cuts her off and says one of the best final lines in gaming history. This is a big paragraph, so I'ma quote this, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so This is how the quote goes. Quote, "Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth. if you still even remember that name. But I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to receive a gift, nor have you been called here, but the individual you assume. Although you have indeed been called, you have all been called here, into a labyrinth of sound and smells, misdirection and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust for blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber, always seeming so near, yet somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer, that's us by the way, who somehow found this job listing not intended for you. Although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be. I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this will finally fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, be still and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace, and perhaps more waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, old friend. End quote. Ah!
That's so good.
How beautiful is that as a freaking quote? Ah! So poetic and so beautiful. I praise Scott for that writing. It is amazing. Bro did that all by himself. It's so good. I listened to it and I'm like, oh fuck. Yes!
That is an excellent quote.
Like, now we know why it's one of the best final lines ever. It's like these big games that nowadays is like, beat that. Go on, you won't. So good. So picking apart this speech, we can find some interesting lore in it. First up, Henry reveals that baby's real name is Elizabeth, who would be the name of William's daughter. Yes! We have a name!
Yes!
Finally!
Yes!
I can call you Elizabeth now, because fuck saying William's daughter every 2 seconds.
Oh,
More names, we love that.
we do love that.
Henry also mentions the player. It seems the player decides not to leave and joins to be burned with everyone else. This could only mean that the player has a deeper connection to all this. It's been theorized the player is Michael Afton, and after freeing all the souls, he decides to join his father, sister, and everyone else in the afterlife. That would make the most sense. That would seem quite poetic.
Honestly, after everything that's happened and everything he's been through specifically, yeah, I see that.
Yeah. This speech also confirms that Henry knew William, calling him an old friend. It also seems like he knew William was responsible for all the murders, possibly including his own daughter's death too. Yeah, bro knew it all. He knew it all. Honestly, lots of people think that Henry might have been one of the reasons that William was turned to the police, convicted, and all that shit. Might be one of the reasons why the FNAF 3 building was burnt down. Henry was trying to take William out, and it was never working.
Yeah. Something else would always throw a wrench in that plan.
So, more connection that Henry knew William is in the audio file that Henry made while we watched the blueprint. So I'm going to do Henry's quote for that as well. It's not as long, so it's a bit shorter. So, the quote goes, quote, "It's only now that I understand the depth of depravity of this creature, this monster that I unwillingly helped to create. As if what he had already done wasn't enough, he found a new way to discreate, to humiliate, to destroy. As if the suffering wasn't enough, the loss of innocence, the loss of everything to so many people. Small souls trapped in prisons of my making now set to new purpose and used in ways I never thought imaginable. He lured them all back to a familiar place, back with familiar tricks. He brought them all together. Are they still aware? I hope not. It keeps me awake at night. I could not make myself sleep. But not yet. Not until I undo what he has done and heal this wound. A wound first inflicted on me, but then one that I let bleed out to cause all of this. He set some kind of trap. I don't know what it was, but he led them there again. He overpowered them again, and he robbed them of the only thing that they had. Again, I don't know how those tiny breaths of life came to inhabit those machines, but they will never find rest now. Not like this. I have to call them all back. All of them. Together in one place. End quote. Such a good quote. So yeah, Henry thinks he's one of the reasons that William became who he is. He's like, I fucking did that. My fault. Yeah, this is obviously him, like, before the play. He's like, I need to call them all back. I gotta do something about this once and for all. Shit. So, like, good boy. So, going into more detail about that speech, it shows that Henry deeply regrets, having William, turn who he is to be. William brought all the souls back together, which we know this happens back in FNAF 3 minigames, where he destroys the animatronics and the spirits come to get their revenge. It also confirms that Henry would have, quote, unquote, made himself sleep. Like, he was going to, himself.
Yeah.
But going against it, saying, not yet, as he wants to set everyone free from all the pain and suffering William has caused. During this speech, though, we see blueprints, and they do show some interesting stuff, so I'll go quickly into what those blueprints were. So, there are 4 of them. The first one shows Molten Freddy, and it confirms that Ballora, Funtime Freddy, and Funtime Foxy are inside. It has the most, quote-unquote, remnant out of all of them. What is remnant? Remnant is basically soul sand / juice, where it's a liquid variation of a soul. It is what remains of a person after their soul has been absorbed into living metal. That's kind of how the fun times were made. Like, William would... When he was destroying the animatronics in FNAF 3, he was destroying them, melting the bodies to get remnant and injecting it into the fun times. So, the fun times were kind of possessed with, like, the older spirits being inside and all in a jangled mess. So, you can imagine that would be very painful. You'd like one half of Jeremy on this side, another half of Fritz on this side. Like, okay. Like, fuck.
Yeah, that would suck.
Like, god damn it. The second one is an odd diamond-looking machine called the, quote, Remote Activated Simulated C. So, RASC. What the heck is this thing? It's a device that plays the sounds of children to lure the animatronic to wherever they need to go. C most likely stands for child. There is only one animatronic we see doing this, Springtrap himself. Remember in FNAF 3 we'd play a sound and we'd hear Balloon Boy's voice, and Springtrap would go to that location. That's pretty much what that machine was. He'd be like, oh child, on my way. So, yeah, it was the thing
I'm gonna go
get him. The third blueprint shows a familiar image, the Scooper from Sister Location, which is called Escapable Creation of I can word things. Ulterior Presence. So that says that's the Scooper. It goes into more detail on how it is used. Where when a Funtime animatronic has killed a child, it will then come down and get scooped to collect the remnant of the child for William. Like, bruh! It also confirms, and it also confirms extreme heat kills the remnant, which is what the fire shit is when we have to burn the whole place down. Like, good to know. But like, bruh!
Got it.
That fucking, fucking the poor Scooper does that to poor William. Like, ugh, horrible. Ouchie. So.
Ouch.
the final blueprint shows a bear animatronic called Lure. I'm gonna butcher these words. Lure, encapsulate, fuse, transport, and extract. This is Lefty, the black bear that gets salvaged. Now, this blueprint explains that Lefty was built by Henry to capture the puppet by using a bracelet code, which the puppet had, and a lullaby, which the puppet uses. And we know Lefty succeeds in doing this, as we see the puppet's arms. During some of the there's some rare screens like they had in FNAF 3, where we see the animatronic sitting outside in the alleyway, and if you see Lefty's one, you can see the striped arms of the puppet in where the arms for Lefty are. So Lefty did their job. They did it. They captured the puppet. Because, yeah, Henry obviously wants everyone to live in peace, and that would require having to kidnap his own daughter to burn her as well. Which sounds fucked on paper.
Yeah.
It sounds fucked on paper, but she's already in pain enough. Put her out of her misery.
Yeah.
So
Good job, Lefty.
Good job, Lefty. I love Lefty's voice. When you hear Lefty's voice in UCN, and they're whispering the whole time, it's really creepy.
Oh.
It's like, okay. Alright. So, during the game, we buy an odd robot named Candy Cadet. It's time for Candy Cadet's lore! Yippee!
I love Candy Cadet!
So,
before you start, I have a very important
time.
question.
you have a question.
Does Candy Cadet actually tell a story?
Yes, he does! What made you think he
my
didn't?
God.
I wanted Candy Cadet to tell a story when I played through the game, and that was the one thing I remembered, was that he would just go, maybe I'll tell you a story, and I'm like, you never tell me a story, Candy Cadet, I want story.
If you give him Faz coins, he will tell you a story and give you candy. So you shove some Faz coins into him, and he'll be like, I'll tell you a story, shall I?
Story.
As he has 3 stories he tells, each one messed up and creepier than the last. So I'll tell you how each story goes. It's a bit fucked. Alright, the first story goes as follows, quote, "Now I will tell you a story about a young woman who was sealed in a small room. In the room was a furnace and 5 keys. She was told that each of the 5 keys would unlock one of the 5 doors outside her room. Inside each room was a child that she could take with her as she fled the building. But she was only allowed to leave her own room with 1 key, not all 5. Desperate to find a way to save all 5 children, the woman melted the 5 keys together in the furnace to create a single key, hoping it would unlock all 5 doors. Of course, it did not work that way. Now her key opened none of the doors. Rather than leaving there with the key to 1 life, she had taken with her key to the 5 deaths." Okay.
Oh no.
God damn it.
Well, that sucks.
Alright, so the
I'm
next...
gonna melt down all these keys. No,
Nah.
don't do that.
You fucking dumbass. Honestly, I just wouldn't open it. I'd be like, no, I'm not taking this single child home and getting one out. I'm gonna die with them. Fuck you.
Yeah.
So, the next story goes, now I will tell you a story about a little boy. He had a red snake that he kept in a metal cage, whose hunger could not be satisfied. One day, the boy found 5 baby kittens outside his house. He brought them inside and kept them in a shoebox. He knew that the snake might kill them, but could not bring himself to get rid of the snake. He knew that if he chose 1 kitten to feed the snake, it might be satisfied, but he could not choose. So he went to bed, leaving the cage open. The snake went to the shoebox, chose a kitten at random, and ate it. After 5 nights had gone by, the boy was full of regret and cut the snake open. He pieced the remains together and put the kitten back into the shoebox. Beautiful! Fantastic!
That'll fix it.
Yeah. Horrible! Alright, final story, and I'm on my final page of this episode, so yippee.
Oh my gosh.
My brain fog is gone. I'm back.
Bro was like, I need a moment.
Was it the story? Stories always help.
Yeah, I was like, who are these people? Ooh, a story.
Alright, so the final story goes, quote, "Now I will tell you a story." This one's the most fucked, I think. A story about a kind man who would visit 5 orphans and bring them toys and gladness. The man lived alone and lived in fear that someone might break into the house of one of the 5 children. So he adopted all 5 and brought them together in one place in his own home. He promised them to never leave them, and they promised to always come home and never stay out too late. He left one day to buy food, his heart being filled with gladness, but returned to find that the burglar had chosen his home and killed all 5 of the children. The man could only afford 1 coffin, so he stitched the 5 bodies together to make one and buried the child. That night, there was a knock at the door. That's it. That's it. That's how the story ends.
No.
I was like, okay, prepare. No. It's the key one's like, oh man, we fucked that key up. Now we're gonna fuck. Now we can't. The kids are gonna die now. Shit. Oh, okay. Those kittens died. We had to sew the kittens together. Okay, that's a bit fucked. Why are we sewing children together?
For one coffin.
For one coffin.
There's a question. Candy Cadet, are you okay?
Honestly,
Candy Cadet, why do you want to fuse 5 of one thing into one so badly? What is going on?
Like bro likes the number 5.
Yeah.
So So each story seems to tell a similar story. A person trying to say 5 things. And when something kills the 5 things, they put the 5 things together to become one thing. What exactly does this mean? Well, the obvious answer would sound like Enid, as it is one living thing from other animatronics, but that was for fun time, so that's out. Nope, throw that out. You could say that the quote-unquote hero, the nice person, could have been either Henry or the puppet. The 5 things would 100% be the 5 kids that were killed. And each villain of the stories is definitely William. Candy Cadet stories are a bit cryptic and a bit unclear as to what he's trying to explain. Some smaller theories. Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, so that's it. Just okay. It's just about 5 things becoming one thing. No one knows.
Dang it, Candy Cadet.
He's just a messed up little guy.
Another mysterious thing that we cannot answer. So.
No.
Alright.
Oh.
Yes. Now I've got just a smaller theories. This is the last little thing I've added in.
Okay.
Smaller theories is during rare screens, like I said, we see the salvage animatronics sitting in an alleyway, but we see different posters. Lefty's screen has a poster that I think is the most important. Behind him seems to show a circus event happening with some characters. We see a man and his puppet that looks exactly like him, a clown and a bear. This represents the Afton family. The man is William, the puppet is Michael, the clown is Elizabeth, and the bear is the crying child. Just a small little poster, nice little reference there. The puppet would be Michael because he's been told he looks just like his father.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun little outing. Yay, circus. Okay.
Yeah.
Another small theory is, why is Baby and Enid suddenly separated in this game? Because if we remember at the end of this location, they all became one. But now all of a sudden, Baby and Enid are separated? Well, they had a fight! And Baby got kicked out, voted out of the tribe, like Survivor style.
Oh.
We found this in the source code. And that's why we see them separate for this game. Legit, before the game even came out, someone's looked in the source code and it was saying, Baby was saying, fuck you. And Enid was like, no, fuck you. It's like, you're gonna do what I tell you to do. And Baby's like, no, screw you. So so they kicked her out. Robot Spaghetti, and that's why she looks more different, and that's why she's named Scrap Baby. She had to collect a bunch. She was Robot Spaghetti. She had to collect trash to rebuild herself.
Oh no.
That's why she has a giant claw and roller skates. And
Yeah.
I think that might be the same reason for Springtrap too, because if we remember, he was in a fire. He's out. He's a bit damaged, so he might need some trash to fix himself up. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that's it. We did it.
Oh my gosh.
We did it.
That was a lot.
That was a lot. I did warn you that.
God.
I did warn you. FNAF 6 is a big one.
There's so much behind a wholesome, family-friendly game about pizzeria, making fun pizzeria, and trying to avoid lawsuits. Yippee!
Family friendly.
Family friendly.
12 and
It's
up.
got, pool with duck toys in it. I like that one. Paper plates, yeah. Yeah, that seems safe.
And all under it was about burning a whole place down and killing everyone, hoping it would work. Which it did! For like 95% of it, it worked.
It worked mostly.
Mostly.
Good job.
Good job, Henry.
Hey, Henry, that's an A. That's an A.
Yes, he did, for the most part, yeah, I applaud Henry for doing that. It was fantastic, and just his quote, it's fantastic. But it's nice to know we've got some confirmation on lots of things. Like,
Oh yeah.
very nice, thank you, but we still have lots of unanswered questions, like Midnight Motorist, we don't know anything about that shit. Candy Cadet Stories, we don't know anything about that. And we're still suffering with the crying child's name. Who the fuck is that? Give us a name, Scott! We've got every single other name of the Afton family. Why don't we have the crying child's? Is it that cryptic? One day. Hey!
My headcanon is that their name is Scott. Because then it would be funny.
If they ever get to a fourth movie, I hope they're gonna give that name. They're gonna give that name, and it's just gonna be like, that's what we're gonna use.
Yep.
He knows damn well if he gets to that, he's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to name this child. Because you can't just run around saying, crying child, no! It's like,
Names it Jeremy.
Crying child.
names it Jeremy, I'd have a stroke.
Jeremy, no!
Like, you fuck. He hasn't pulled the Jeremy card in the movies, I don't think, yet. So.
We're waiting for
We're
it.
waiting
It's gonna
for
happen.
I haven't seen him do a Jeremy reference in a while, so. But don't you fucking dare.
Oh my
The
gosh.
last time he did that was Security Breach, to my knowledge, so.
Oh my gosh. If that's the case with the games, then he's due. He's due with Jeremy.
Oh my god, no, but it's, yeah, I don't know. But for the most part, like I said, most things have been answered. A few other questions, but no one cares.
Oh my gosh.
But
Yeah, there's so much just from the background information. I feel like I missed so much through my playthrough of Pizzeria Simulator. I missed so much of that. It's so easy to miss it.
mhm.
I'm stumped at how people figured out all this stuff, and I'm amazed. Good job.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So next episode, we'll be getting to, I guess, technically the second spin-off game, kind of, which is Ultimate Custom Night.
Ooh.
The only reason I've put it in is because there is lore in it. It will probably be one of our shorter episodes, like FNAF World, but I think it'll be shorter than FNAF Worlds, but it's just, because when it first was announced, people just thought, oh, it's just Custom Night, because pretty much every single FNAF game so far had one, but FNAF 6 didn't have one. So people thought, okay. And then Scott was like, here's like 30. And then he upped it to 50 characters. He's like, I'm just gonna keep adding and adding and adding. But then there was actual lore in it. It was like, oh, this is not just a fun little custom night. This is an actual canonicity to the lore. So, while FNAF 6 is kind of the ending of the main story, this definitely, Ultimate Custom Night is definitely where it's like cut off. Because then it gets into like Help Wanted and stuff, and that's when it goes into another different direction. So,
Gotcha.
So good job, guys. Ultimate Custom Night will be the final Scott game that we that we talk about.
Oh my gosh, wait. Oh, that's so fast.
Yeah.
Dang.
And if anyone asks, what about Fury's Rage? I'm not talking about it. Suck it. We are not. I refuse. I'm not talking about Fury's Rage.
What is Fury's Rage? I've heard that name before.
Fury's Rage was a little fighting game that Scott made to make up for the fact that Security Breach had to get delayed again.
Oh, okay.
And it's so...
It's a filler arc.
It's a filler arc. It's so silly. It's like, why, Scott? Why? Like, legit, how the game opens, it's Scott running into his house going, oh, they're gonna kill me. I have to delay the game again. What do I do? I know. I'll make a game for them. Just, that's...
There you go.
And that's fucking Born. It's like, oh, God, okay.
Wait, here you go, guys. We had a double feature. We had FNAF 6.
So, well, I said, and so because I pretend that game doesn't exist, Ultimate Custom Night is the last FNAF game that Scott ever made. Yeah!
Yippee!
Yeah, so, because after this, we're getting into the Steel Wool world. Steel Wool Studios.
Oh, that's right, Steel Wool.
And probably FNAF AR as well, made by Lumix. Fucking assholes. Anyway. So if we keep going on the track that we do, we'll be up. We should, if I don't hear anything from the game world, we should be up to date.
Oh my gosh.
We've got a bit to go.
We should be on our way.
We've got a bit to go.
I don't know how I feel about being up to date. Maybe a little sad, actually.
Well,
Yeah, right. I didn't think we'd get here so fast.
my plan is if we finish Secrets of the Mimic and we haven't gotten a new game yet, I think we will get one by the time we get to that one, get to Secrets of the Mimic, so we'll have another game to talk about. But then if we finish the games, we'll start going into the 2 movies that are out. Because there's
Movies.
Okay.
There's just 2 of them, and then we can get into the book club. Because he's very
I
excited
need to
for book
prepare
club.
and watch the movie.
Yeah, watch the movies.
I've watched both. I love them. I'm excited for book club. Yippee!
We need blankets and pillows, please.
I've got every single book. I'll have them stacked next to me, ready to go. I'll be like an Audible, and I'll read you the story from start to finish, and be like.
I apologize in advance for falling asleep.
Yeah.
I also apologize for spacing out today. It will happen again.
It will happen again. No, I know when it will happen again. It will probably happen during Help Wanted, because. And then Security Breach as well.
Over-informed. Burning out.
But yes, other than that, I think we'll end the episode there. And thank you guys, of course, for always being here. I hope you enjoyed the episode of Pizzeria Simulator.
Thank you, as always, for your expertise, Peggle.
You're welcome.
Appreciation.
FNAF 6 was not an easy one to Google because it is one of the only games I have not gone back to twice. I played it once and was like, nope, that's it. I'm done.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Dusts hands, walks away.
It's like, but that's it. I don't like the gameplay, but it's okay. Peggle has opinions.
And you're allowed to have those.
Exactly.
Yes.
But yes, next episode we'll be tackling on Ultimate Custom Night. So, yippee! I love Ultimate Custom Night. It's a fun time.
I'm ready.
You're ready, yeah. So yes, thank you all again. Happy Lunar New Year. And
Yes.
we will see you
Happy Year
guys
of the Haunts.
in the next episode. So yes, Bye bye.
Bye bye.